Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video in which we are going to write Python program to check whether the entered year is a leap year. So guys, basically in this program we will take the year as the input from the user and we will check whether the entered year is a leap year. Now what is the logic in order to check whether the year is a leap year? So basically a leap year is exactly divisible by 4 except for century years, which is the years ending with 00. So basically any year that is divisible by 4 and we get the remainder as 0 will be the leap year except the century years. Now the century year is a leap year only if it is perfectly divisible by 400. So guys, what we will be doing is, first of all we are going to check whether the entered year is a century year, which means whether it is ending with a 00, and if it is a century year we will check whether it is divisible by 400. If so, then it is a leap year, and if this condition is not satisfied we will check whether the entered year is divisible by 4 and it is not divisible by a century. So guys, let us write this Python program in VS Code. So over here what we will be doing is, we will take the input from the user and store it inside the year. So it is equal to, we take the input and then we say enter the year. So user will be entering the year. Now this input function takes the input from the user as a string data type. So we need to convert it into the integer. So what we will do is, we will provide the int function and enclose the entire input within this open and close parenthesis. So over here we have the prefix as the int function. Now we have the year inside this year variable as the integer. So what we have to do is, first of all we need to check whether this year is divisible by 100. So over here we will say year %100 is it equal to 0, and if yes, then we also have to check whether it is divisible by 400. So over here we will say end, and then again we will say year %400 is it equal to 0 this time. So guys, basically when the year is divisible by 100 and it is also divisible by 400, then it is a leap year. So over here we will simply print the statement that is entered year. So we say entered year, and then we will also print the year that is entered by the user, and then we will say is a leap year in this case, and then followed by dot format, and then we will provide this year variable inside the format function. So guys, over here we will get entered year, and then the year that is being entered by the user is a leap year for which this condition is satisfied. Now guys, if this condition is not satisfied, we will also have to check whether the entered year is divisible by 4. So over here what we will do is, we will again provide the elif condition, and then we will say year %4 is it equal to 0, and then we will also say whether this year %100. So we need to check whether year %100 is not equal to 0. This time we will say not equal to 0. So it is divisible by 4 but it is not divisible by 100, then also it is a leap year. So over here again we will print the same statement that is entered year is a leap year. So I'll just copy this and paste this over here. So guys, these are the two conditions. First of all, if the year is a century year, which means it is divisible by 100, and if it is also divisible by 400, then only it is a leap year. And if it is not divisible by 100 but it is divisible by 4, then also it is a leap year. Now guys, for all the other conditions the entered year is not a leap year, so we will say else in this case, and then again we will print the same statement but we will change the label. So I'll just copy and paste this over here, and then we will say entered year, the year will be displayed is not a leap year this time. So we will say not a leap year. So guys, let me just save this file now and try running this code. So as you can see, user is being asked to enter the year. So we will say 2000, and let us check whether this is the leap year or not. So when we press enter, as you can see, entered year 2000 is a leap year. Why so? So if we check the first condition, that is year %100 is it equal to 0? Yes, in this case, because 2000 can be divided by 0 over here, and also year %400 is equal to 0 because 2000 is perfectly divisible by 400 this time, and that is why we are getting this as a leap year. Now guys, let us run this code once again. We will check whether 2022, that is the last year, was it a leap year. So let's provide 2022. So as you can see, entered year 2022 is not a leap year. Why so? Because first condition is not satisfying, it is not a century year. Secondly, it is not divisible by 4 as well, so this condition is also not getting satisfied. So the last statement that is remaining is entered year is not a leap year, and that is what we are getting. Now guys, let me just run this code once again. Let us check whether 2020 is a leap year or not. So when we press enter, as you can see, entered year 2020 is a leap year. So guys, this condition, that is year %4 is equal to 0, this thing is getting satisfied because 2020 is perfectly divisible by 4 and it is not divisible by 100, and that is why we are getting this, that is entered year is a leap year. Now guys, let us check another input. So let me just run this code once again. We will provide 2016 as the year. So guys, what will be the output of this, whether it is a leap year or not? Comment in the comment section below as a homework for you. So guys, you can practice on your own, write this code and check for this year, that is 2016, whether it is a leap year or not, and comment in the comment section below. Let us see whether your answer is correct or not. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to the channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is Python program to find the largest among 3 numbers. So stay tuned.